Now, we're going to close and allow, starting with you, Ms. Richardson, and working back this way, 45 seconds for your closing remarks, which I'm sure would seem like a sound bite in front of the media, but if you're mayor, I'm sure you're going to be really good at this. So you're on, Ms. Richardson. You have 45 seconds.
And I did not understand you, sir. What did you say? It's kind of difficult.
You have 45 seconds to close. Give us your closing remarks.
Okay. Well, closing remark is simply I enjoyed being here. And as your new mayor, you will have a new, bold, new city, not just in words, but in deed. And when I say in deed, we can be another Orlando. We can outdo Orlando. Why not? That would attract businesses. That would attract new families. And we can get a handle on this crime. Because I'm looking at now our distinguished former sheriff here. You did an excellent job, sir. And I believe we should take that to another level. Protect our police officers. We don't need more, we need less. The way we can get less, let's go back to values in the family. We've gotten away from that. If we can redo the family structure, that's going to be a change.
Mr. Kiesler.
How do I say thank you adequately that fate has brought me here? I believe either we are a people that really realize we better lift our heads, people in this nation, and take account of where we are. And we better understand nothing's going to change if it doesn't change in our cities first. No corporation is ever retooled from the corporate office to the market. We always go rebuild our stores at the market to retool. We're not going to change this country from Washington, D.C. down. It's going to take a city coming together with new ideas, bold ideas. Kennedy, when he addressed the 63 Irish Parliament about 4 months before he was assassinated, the only president, by the way, that's ever addressed the Irish Parliament, he said, what we need today is men who dream of things never thought of and ask, why not? So why not an education program that lifts the souls and spirits of our children and inspires them to learn? Why not a 21st century 4 disciplines, bringing mental health into the street and the violence and the issues we face? Why not? The only thing that separates us is if we won't look each other in the eye and realize we all have meaning, we all have purpose, and let's come together and build a city that really awakens a nation and puts an eye on our little town of how we every day see free live. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Gibson.
Thank you. And thank you again for the invitation. I'm so sorry that we skipped over health care because your health is your wealth. And we definitely need to talk about that as a city, as a mayor. I will be focused on health care. My mother was retired dean from health programs at FSCJ. I learned at her knee about people's health care and how we need to take care of that. I'm a member of the Community Hospice of Northeast Florida, a member of the Alzheimer's Disease Community Advisory Council. I passed a maternal health outcomes bill that the Surgeon General is planning to replicate across the state, even though he didn't give me and my House sponsor credit for the bill. That took us 2+ years to get $5 million. I'm proud to say that Agape is our contractor here in Jacksonville for the telehealth-based program. As mayor and CEO and ambassador for our city, my sole focus will be on Jacksonville. I'll be accessible to all the people, not just a select few, and we've seen how that movie ends. I'll be focused on financial forecasting, transparency for our budget, affordable housing. Did you know that only 40% of Jacksonville residents own their own home? We need the affordable housing in Jacksonville. Someone mentioned downtown as a place for development for living. I believe that we should have not just rental housing downtown, but housing that people own, which will help to keep the vibrancy of the city. I believe in getting our federal dollars back and putting our funds in the communities that need it the most. We need more people coming to Jacksonville and spending the night. Development of downtown and livable communities will get us there. I like Mickey, I like NASCAR, but I love Jacksonville, and I want people to spend more time here. Did you know that our city is becoming very diverse? We need leadership that understands that. It's 50% white population and 50% minority and other. It's important to know that. And I want to be your mayor, and I ask you for your vote. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Ferrara.
Thank you. Thank you all for being here today. Putting families first is our slogan. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I want to make this city safe. I want to bring the core functions back. I want to stop this corruption. You know, when's the last time that you voted for somebody that you really felt was watching and listening over your tax dollars and your family? That you could reach out to, that you had somebody who was going to protect you and watch over you. That's the first form of government. What we're supposed to do is watch over our citizens. That's exactly what I would do. The core functions, our streets, our roads, our infrastructure, the ditches, all the different things that you see that are not getting done with all the tax-paying dollars that you're sponsoring forward. The sale of the JEA, those types of things will go away when I come in here. I will stop the corruption. I will stop the good old boy system, and I will put families first, and I will make sure that you, the taxpayer, are the ones that are looked over, and I will be that person. And I'm asking you for your vote. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Deegan.
61% of the people in this city in a recent poll said that we are on the wrong track and we need a new direction. I am ready to bring change for good to this city. I have been showing up for this city, doing the work my entire life. I have been a voice for the voiceless. Listen, I love our big corporations as much as everybody else, but they don't need a voice. They got a bullhorn. We need a voice for our neighborhoods. We need a voice for the people who are constantly left behind in this city. I left the safe confines of philanthropy, where everybody loves you, for the fairly ugly and getting uglier world of politics, where I've been called everything but a child of God already, because I love this city more than anything in the world. And I believe that my vision that I have shown this city, my ability to lead, my courage to fight corruption, is the way forward. And I ask for your vote, and I'm so grateful for your time.
Thank you. Ms. Cumber.
Thank you. I've worked as a lawyer, built a business, and built a life in this great city. If I'm fortunate enough to be your mayor, I will always be accountable to you. I'm here because I think that my job as a public servant is showing up. And so let's be honest, and let's talk about who's not here today. Daniel Davis. And I don't know about you, but I'm tired of career politicians saying you have to wait in line and wait for your turn. I didn't get where I am waiting my turn. And I'll tell you, there is no mom out there when she's fighting for her kids who is going to wait in line. Running for mayor is not a coronation. Showing up is critical. I work hard and I get results. I fought against doubling the gas tax that Daniel Davis funded and supported, and the other taxes that have been passed in the city in the last 7 years. He thinks he's already won. That's why Daniel's not here, because he thinks it's owed to him. I disagree. And I think he is easy to beat. If we all get together, this city should be the safest, most vibrant city in the state of Florida. I am asking for your vote, and let's get moving.
Ms. Allen.
Thank you again for having me. I'm a native of Jacksonville. I love this city and its people. I will encourage and support community policing. I'll support the school board and the superintendent. My administration will function under honesty, accountability, and transparency. I'm a general contractor by trade. I understand the concerns of the working class. I am the working class. I'm not trying to turn Jacksonville red nor blue. I'm keeping it red, white, and blue for all of us. They call me the long shot, but I'm the shot, the best shot for the citizens of Jacksonville. And I stand ready, willing, able, and qualified to serve as your mayor, and I'm asking for your vote. Thank you again so much for allowing me to be here.
Thank you. I want to thank everyone.